Hello everyone, welcome to the very first vlog of my prep for the 2019 competition season. So I started prep yesterday. I am currently 18 weeks out from my first competition, the Vancouver Island Showdown. It's just a regional show that we have in Victoria. It also qualifies me to compete in the further pro qualifiers where I have a chance to earn my pro card. So I'm kind of just doing the regional show as a first little fun one, just to get myself going and to get myself ready, because, like, let's be real, I've put on quite a lot in the off season. We got a lot of work to do. So yeah, I'm just about to head to the gym right now, but I want to show you guys. So Vancouver Island doesn't really get snow ever, but when we do get it, it's absolutely insane. Like, literally nobody is driving. I think it snowed over 19 inches, which is like just nuts. My best friend Josh, he owns a 4Runner, so he is actually outside right now picking me up. He's like the only one that can drive in this weather, so God bless his soul. He's taking me to the gym, because friends with 4Runners don't let friends with Honda Civics miss leg day. So basically empty gym. There's like a few people here. Few people who own trucks, but yeah, not many. All right guys, I'm here with the voiceover. I'm just gonna talk with you as we go along through my workout. I'm gonna start with just some warm-ups. I usually just start with a resistance band, just doing some squats. I like to do donkey kicks. I like to just get my glutes firing every which way. Right here, I'm just doing some side steps with the resistance band around my knees. So I do train glutes 5 times a week, so it is crucial that I'm warming up properly before every single workout, because when my glutes are taking that much damage, I really just gotta make sure that they're functioning properly. I personally don't like doing barbell squats. They mess my lower back. I used to compete in powerlifting, and one day I squatted 245 pounds for a double with no belt, and let's just say I could have really injured myself, so my body just does not like barbell squats. So as I mentioned just there, I'm not a fan of barbell squats. I almost hurt myself really bad one time. So this is actually a new machine that we've got in the gym. This is called a V-squat machine. As you'll see, I have a good old 0 pounds on the machine. I always just make sure I'm really careful when it comes to squats. I personally don't care if anybody's watching me and they're like, oh my god, she has no weight on the bar, no weight on the machine. If I lift heavy and my form starts to slip and I'm doing something like a squat or a V squat, I'm not willing to put myself in that situation where I could potentially risk injuring myself or like getting a recurring injury coming back. So for these, I just make sure I'm going really low, I'm getting a full range of motion, I'm going like so far past 90 degrees. I'm working with 0 weight, but it feels really good. So I'm doing 4 sets of 10 reps here. Next, I'm just moving on to some leg press. So this is high and wide stance. I've got my feet a little higher than usual and my stance is fairly wide. This is because I want to be targeting my hamstrings instead of targeting my quads. As a bikini competitor, I'm not really supposed to have huge honking quads, so my quad training is very limited. So I mostly just do hamstring training. That's why I have my feet high and wide, and I'm doing 4 sets of 12 to 15 reps. So up next, these guys are called goblet lunges. These are actually probably one of my favorite free weight leg exercise. You hold the dumbbell up to your face, basically in a goblet position, and you just lunge backwards. It's pretty straightforward. I like these because I don't feel them in my quads at all. I feel them primarily in my glutes. That's because I'm putting the weight in my heels and I'm really letting my glute do all the work. And I believe I had 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps here. All right, so now we're gonna do some upper body. Yes, I still train upper body sometimes. As you'll see, I'm going super, super light. I'm using like 15 pounds per side. And keep in mind, when I was like 16, I was pressing the 45-pound dumbbells. Like, I'm a strong girl, but I really gotta tone it down, especially for upper body, because I don't want big shoulders anymore. One thing about upper body is, for upper body training, I can't go heavy anymore. I can't push myself as hard because I grow really, really fast in my upper body. So I have to really limit myself to what I do. Because I'm not looking for upper body hypertrophy. I'm just looking to stimulate the muscle, but not enough to cause any potential muscle tears. I don't want any growth in my upper body. I just want to work on the muscle and just stay where I am. So I just did some pressing, and now I'm just gonna do some lateral dumbbell raises. God, I don't even know what they're called anymore. That's how much I don't train upper body anymore. So I'm literally using 5-pound dumbbells per side, just going one side at a time. I don't necessarily want big shoulders, I just want shapely, round shoulders for the stage. Alright, this is my final exercise. This is actually supposed to be an anterior reach, but I actually just like to make it a one-legged, stiff-legged dumbbell deadlift. Oh my god, what did I even just say? Anyways, you get the idea. I like this exercise. I actually feel these so much in my glute ham tie-in. Like, it's probably one of my favorite exercises. I incorporate these in a few of my workouts, but basically just doing 4 sets of 8 to 10 per leg. And that wraps up my workout. Okay, so I'm back home now. I finished that workout with a little bit of stretching. Halfway through the workout, I just got so hungry. Like, we're in day 2 of prep. I shouldn't be like starving, but I was like, oh my god, I'm so hungry. Only thing I've had to eat today is oatmeal with peanut butter so far. I had 40 grams of oats with 15 grams of peanut butter, and then my pre-workout. And I think it wasn't even 2 hours later, like I just felt like I was starving. So I'm gonna have my post-workout meal now. I'm gonna have 100 grams of rice with 100 grams of chicken, and then probably just some dark green vegetables like broccoli or spinach. I just want to nail the first week, because like it's always the first week that is so hard for me to just get into the groove of having structured meals, having them at certain times, making sure that I'm fueling myself before and after my workout. So plus I just had a full week of just eating whatever I wanted, so like my weight is probably a little bit up. So I want to really hit first week of prep right on the nose, hopefully shed a little bit of weight for my check-in on Friday. Today's Tuesday. So yeah, just really trying to keep myself 100% and see how the week will go. Alright, this is what I got going on. Post-workout, I've got 100 grams of rice, 100 grams of chicken, and some broccoli, and then I got my sugar-free ketchup for my chicken. Seriously, you guys, chicken and rice has never tasted so good. I'm like day 2 into prep, and everything just tastes so good. Like, I love food. It's ridiculous. I'm aiming to drink 4 liters of water every single day. I get really cold when I drink a lot of water, so I'm just permanently freezing, kind of. So yeah, gonna get this meal down. This is kind of what my nutrition looks like, or at least it's gonna look like for this week. The reason why I eat chicken and rice is because it agrees with my stomach. It doesn't cause me any digestive issues. As I mentioned in my previous video, if your digestion is out of whack, your body, it just throws your body off, because your body has to deal with like all this other stuff, and it can't perform at its fullest capacity if it's dealing with like gas and bloating. So that's why I eat chicken and rice, because it's clean, it doesn't bother me, and in my personal opinion, I feel like it tastes really good, because I just think anything tastes good right now. So yeah, gonna eat this, have a bath, and maybe I'll go out in the snow. maybe. Probably not. Okay, so today is Friday. Oh my god, no it's not. Today's Saturday. I'm so sorry. Today's Saturday and I've made it through the first week of prep. It was not difficult at all. I'm not even doing cardio yet. Cardio is at 0. My macros, I'm eating 185 grams of carbs, 65 grams of fat, and 125 grams of protein. So I'm still eating like, I think I'm still above maintenance calories right now. I'm actually up 4 pounds in weight. I had my check-in on Friday, and considering I had a full week of just eating whatever I wanted basically before prep, I was up 4 pounds for my check-in. So that's, I mean, I was expecting it. You can't just really eat like I did for a week and then not put on weight. So but I do feel quite satiated in that sense. Like I'm not obsessing over food or anything, so it was kind of a good thing for me to do that and just get it out of the way before starting a 18-week diet, especially considering I'm going on further and competing in more shows after that. It's just gonna be a long prep, so we just wanted to like kind of satiate me beforehand. Just the fact that I started prep has me really emotional because it makes me realize that my dad's not going to be here this time. He's not going to be at my shows, and he would always get so excited when I would start prep, and he would come to all my shows and just like, he was just like my biggest fan, my biggest supporter. If you're new to my channel or this is your first video watching of mine, my dad passed away this summer or last summer, 6 days before my last show. So just me being on prep again, it's kind of just hitting a bit of a soft spot, realizing that he's not going to be here for this one. So it's kind of just more incentive to me to push harder and just make him proud wherever he is. Expecting changes to my program next week, so I'm kind of just going with the flow right now. Next week we're probably gonna introduce some cardio, cut calories a little bit, because I'm 125 pounds right now. Previous stage weight was 105 or 103, so you girls got a lot to lose, but no doubt in my mind this is gonna be a difficult one, but it's also gonna be a really good one. So yeah, stay tuned, more prep videos on the way. As always, like and subscribe, leave a comment. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.